Should we get into us linking up as well? Because it's gonna be on your page and my page, and
Like a full video.
what do you mean?
I mean, like, what you mean, like just a regular conversation?
Yeah, like the conversation. I mean, obviously we can talk about the drop, but like, do you think we should mention like us even working together, like how that came
Oh
about?
yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah. We can do all
all right, and I don't know where to start. I don't know where to
that.
start.
I just be following
Shit.
the lead, bro.
Honestly, so what we? I guess we can talk about the drop with the shorts and basically. I think when you brought me in, I think all we had so far, or you had so far, was you just didn't want the shoot to be clean. Like you didn't want it to be in the city or in some kind of studio or something like that.
Yeah, and originally I was thinking about doing the hair braiding idea outside. It was so many ideas I had that like I could think about from my childhood, and you just the one with the shoe popped in your head, and I was like, let's go with it, cause that's another one too. Like niggas was really cleaning shoes with toothbrushes and shit. It wasn't no
Yeah.
Jason Mark shoe cleaner or sending them shits to a store. Anybody to clean them for you. We was doing that shit ourselves.
Yeah, no, and I think really the reason I even thought about it is like because of the relatability. Because I feel like kind of across the board, anybody that's into shoes in any kind of way or like grew up in the South, grew up in New York, wherever, like you have memories of cleaning your shoes in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
You feel me? Especially like you said before, like all the products and everything. It's like, all right, let me get a toothbrush and some water soap. Let me see if I can get this out. So I think like there's something to the relatability, which is something I try to tap in a lot. Especially like with you specifically being like, yo, I don't want it to be clean. So with that, the first thing that came into my mind is like, okay, let's shoot it in like a neighborhood in Brooklyn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like heavy population, the streets might not be the cleanest, people are gonna look at it as funny, but it's like that's kind of the point. Cause with the shorts too, like my main thing too, this is me like over being like the overthinker. With the shorts, I'm like, there's like an interesting conversation that can be had when you put these very white clean shorts in like a not so clean environment. But then at the same time, it's like a lot of us come from these not so clean environments and make these very clean things. So it's like they're not mutually exclusive, and
Yeah.
like you can be from these places that are not the best, or they say are not the best, and still make super high quality things. And I think that like that conversation is super interesting.
And on top of that, I feel like a lot of people when they shoot in New York, you see the mainstream Manhattan, Soho City type of vibe, and I'm trying to go against that because it's like I feel like not even just everybody do it. I feel like it's more to New York than just Soho when it comes to fashion and
Sure.
like streetwear. Like you say, you can go to Flatbush, you can go to the Bronx, you can go to Harlem, you can go to all these other places and see fly ass people with great outfits on. Where niggas that's like in Soho probably getting their inspiration from. To be honest.
No, for sure. We shot it in Little Haiti, by the way, my area. Um, I don't know. I feel like it turned out really well. I feel like the message is very clear to a certain demographic of people. Like if you get it, I feel like you get it. Especially with the music choice.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of took it over the top. Where it's like, I don't know any other brand right now that is gonna use Jeezy.
Even growing up, I used to listen to like Jeezy, Yo Gotti, cocaine music, and it was like I ain't never sold a fucking drug in my life, but I felt that shit like I was doing it every day. Fucking OJ the Juice Man, all that shit. So it's just like all when I think of all white, I think of cocaine white. Like it just made the most sense for me.
Yeah, and then also the added part of us doing things like going to the Chinese store and then going somewhere else and eating outside of a corner store. Like even that, like for me being from New York, like that is a very normal thing that happens. Like you go to the Chinese store, you have your Chinese store that you always go to because you know the food is always gonna be good and you get the same thing and shit. You might eat it outside, you might eat it before you get home, you might wait until you get home. So I feel like again another layer of relatability where it's like I feel like a basic overview of New York is we get fly and eat good food.
Yeah,
Like
get fly, eat good food, and
like do cool shit.
do cool shit.
Like that's the basic overview across the board. Like I think everybody has their little pockets of style and everything like that, but just the overall idea is super relatable. It's like, yeah, I've been to the corner store in a nice fit, or I've been to the Chinese store in a nice fit, got my food in.
Even Memphis, Virginia was the same shit. We didn't
Yeah,
have like crazy delis, but we had like the corner stores that would let sell like fried chicken, bologna burgers, and I mean I guess you can call it a deli. Then we had
bologna
like the
burgers.
yeah like a bologna burger, like a fried bologna burger. Shit hit lettuce, tomatoes, onions,
Wait, how many pieces of
mayo.
bologna on a bologna burger?
It's like one thick piece, like they slice it, and then
Oh, that's
yeah.
different.
So it's like we had that type of stuff too. We just didn't call it a deli. It's like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
corner store.
yeah. So, I feel like it's an interesting conversation. I mean, excited to see how people respond to it.
Same.
Yeah, and like what they think. And I think too, like, well, this is what second video in that we've done together. I feel like it's only been two videos, but the jump from first video to second video is already big. And then we've been talking. We already know the next
Yeah.
video that we do is going to be another jump. So it's just like this continued process of us working through these ideas and like building out like what eventually becomes the world that Nerva lives in, and eventually invites people into.
The campaign we talking about is the summer delivery
Oh, one.
01 2026 is with the white cowhide and the white leather shorts with the tank tops. So I'm bringing back regular leather. I started with the like with the pants. I never really did shorts with it, but I feel like I did every single color flared pants in normal leather. That's where I started. So it's like, why not go back to that?
Yeah, I feel like right now too, leather, and this is something that I thought what maybe top of the year, or before 2026 started. I was like, I feel like leather's gonna have its time again, and it is having its time again. A lot of people are tapping back into the leather. So I feel like bringing back the shorts in the regular, like it just makes sense, and also it's like you can do different flavors, colors, like
Yeah,
it's just like easily applicable, and the product is good and solid, and
it's endless,
pretty much.
endless.
I guess I guess we can touch on like how we even linked up, because the funny thing actually was just in my phone, and I have a picture of somebody in your stuff that I took of like a year or two ago,
Yeah,
because I was like, what are these shorts that I keep seeing? So it's funny that we're here now because I've like been paying like looking for you and like paying attention to what's going on for a little bit.
I feel like everybody be looking for me, and I just be right here in my crib chilling and working, bro. That's really it.
Yeah.
But nah, we connected Complex Con, right?
Yeah. I think that's the first time
Yeah,
we
the
ever
first
caught this
time met
on.
Complex Con
And
last
then
year.
we did the interview.
We did the interview, which was great. You almost had me crying.
I almost had you crying.
Yeah, when I was like talking at the end of the interview, I remember I was had a frog in my throat, but great stuff. After that, we just been connected ever since.
Yeah, I think it was just yeah, it's like a steady connection since then. And I think like the Ari hasn't been to do. Huey has a lot to do with it.
I
Huey has
think
a lot to
Huey
do with it.
introduced me, told me about you, and
Yeah, and then
connected us.
after that, hanging out with like you and Yar and everything like that. And I think the thing that kind of caught me off guard is I think what like the second time we hung out, first time we hung out, you're like, why don't you like you want to try the consulting thing with the
consulting.
brand? And it's something that I've always heard. Like people always like ask me like, am I gonna do my own brand? Would I consult for anybody? Because I like talk about this stuff so much, but
No, it ain't even about you just talking about it. Like you know your shit. You know your shit, and it's on a different level than just getting on the screen, seeing somebody drop some shit, and going up there and being like, "Hey guys, this is my opinion on this." No, you deep dive and go do your research properly, and not making up shit and just giving a biased ass opinion on it. It's different.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't know. I don't like to give myself too much credit. I just like to I don't know play it cool, I guess. But yeah, when he brought up the idea of it, for whatever reason, every time before that, I was always like, nah. But when he brought up, I was like, something about this makes a lot of sense. So I feel like I should do it, and that's how we got here. So what, two videos in? First one was the nervous soccer ball, the cowhide soccer ball. That video it did all right. It did decent. It did what it was supposed to do, and we have this one out for the short. So I don't know, very exciting. It's very exciting to think about where things are going to go, because I feel like this summer in particular is something I said on my story. Like I feel like this summer is going to be a breakout year for a lot of people, and I think we're included in that as well.
No facts. Every year,
For sure.
this shit non-stop, endless. I just want to keep going, keep growing. And I'm gonna let people know that in order to grow, you can't do this alone. No matter how much you think you know, if you have people that you know that can help put your pride, ego to the side and bring them along, because you can be so much further alone. That's just my statement for this today.
Facts. I totally agree. It
We
takes
can.
a
It's so much easier for us to all been together. I don't understand why people feel like they have to be too cool, or I understand the whole gatekeeping thing. But if you have friends that you know is talented in other areas that you lack in, bring them along. It's not gonna hurt anybody. It's enough for all us to eat. It's enough for all us to win, and I want to see us all grow.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds good. Shit. How you feel? You think we got enough?
yeah, it's enough.
All right.